What's up, fragrance family? Y'all know what time it is. I got another review for y'all, man. I appreciate your viewership, whether you're viewing it now or sometime in the future and all that kind of stuff. Then, hey, I thank you all. If you're one of my subscribers, you already know y'all one of them ones. Y'all keep this thing going, and I appreciate you more than you know. If this is your first time, though, welcome. This is NoCap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight. No chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And yeah, like I said, this is part 2 of our small business spotlight. And their business is not as small as some. You know, they didn't just get started. A lot of people knew about it. And hey, I have a new appreciation for this company, and it is called Scentual Obsessions. So if you saw the last one, I did 3 fragrances out of this sample pack of 6. If you go on the website, which is www.scentualobsessionperfumes.com, and you can create your own sample pack for $40 or do a random selection where they pick them for $30. Or, you know, they have plenty of dupes of niche and designer fragrances. Just go check it out. And you're probably glad that you did. The last 3 that I tested was, of course, Honey Tobacco Addict, which is a clone of Guerlain's Tobacco Honey. And I also did H-Bar, which is Terry Mugler's Pure Havana. And we did Calvados de Vodka, which is the Killian's Apple Brandy on the Rocks clone. And I'm just going to give y'all a quick update on those. The Apple Brandy and the H-Bar, I know lasted a good 6 hours on my skin before I showered. I haven't worn it again, but if you are, you know, a cologne fragrance that gives you strong projection and lasts over 4 or 5 hours, it's a pretty good dupe. And they lasted 6. I know Honey Tobacco, that was 8 to 10. I wore it out one day and I showered and I could still smell it a little bit. So I gotta admit that the quality to me was pretty decent, pretty good. I've seen, now some people came in my in the comments kind of trying to bash Scentual a little bit, saying, you know, giving their experiences. And I just want to say, everybody's not always going to have the same experience. Everyone's skin chemistry isn't the same and everything. And, you know, this may have happened to some people and everything. So, I mean, hey, those that I picked were genuinely good. And also, I decided, after seeing a lot of the comments, I reached back out to Scentual Obsessions. And for you all that are interested in checking out their product, I asked them, would he be interested in doing like a 5% discount code? And he actually responded back and said, how about we do a 10? And so if you go on the website from this day, from Monday to Monday, you will be able to get a 10% discount by using NoCap 10. So he decided to look out, and for anybody who's wondering, not that it matters, but maybe it does, I'm receiving no commission on that. I strictly asked him, because I said, if my viewers come on there, how about you give him a discount? And he was cool with it. Now, I did say maybe throw me in a full bottle of whichever one of these I like the most. So, hey, let's do that. But anyway, we're going to jump right into these last 3. I just wanted to give y'all an update on those. So what we're starting off with today is Badman Elixir. Now, I'm a little disappointed because I could not find my decant of Le Male Le Parfum Elixir, whatever it's called. You know, the one that was like the best all fall and winter that everybody was screaming about. I have smelled this every time. I have worn it. I didn't have much left in the decant. So I am familiar with the fragrance. So first impression is still going to be genuine, and I'll let you know how close it is. So let's just get into it. Okay. You definitely know. Wow. Okay. Okay. Projection. There. The little spice freshness, the lavender and mint in the top, which reminds you of the original, just like Le Male Le Parfum. It gives you the, you know, takes you back to the original with that minty lavender. And then you have the bit of tobacco honey, which I get it, lingering in the background. I get that honey sweetness. Yeah, this is close to what I remember, y'all, honestly. Yeah, it's not far off. I mean, it may be, I wish I had it side by side, so I'm just going to, got to keep it honest with y'all. I'm not giving a side by side comparison on this, but this would definitely, ain't nobody going to know. This would definitely pass. And from what I'm getting right now, this Tesla strip is kicking. But we going to do it one better. Put a little bit right chanda. Y'all know about that chanda. Yeah. Our skin, you definitely get a well blended with the honey tobacco and the minty freshness. I dig it. This may be a contender for what I want for my full bottle. Because of course I've been planning on getting that cologne. JPG Le Male Le Parfum Elixir. But this could suffice for now. Even though we're going into the spring, summer, so we'll see. All right. Next we have, and I told y'all the name of that. Okay. Next we have Chill Obsession. Now this one is a clone of a Louis Vuitton fragrance that to me don't get talked about that often. Now I have never smelled it before, but like I said on the last one, I figured if they could get close to these or whatever, then hey, y'all doing your thing. So Pacific Chill by Louis Vuitton. Main chords are citrus, fruity, aromatic, fresh, spicy, green, and sweet. We have top notes of citron, orange, mint, lemon, blackcurrant, and coriander. And you have middle notes of apricot, basil, carrot seeds, and May rose, with base notes of fig, dates, and ambrette. Now, you may listen to these notes and know this is another reason why I picked this. Listen to this, man. You got mint and citruses in the top with some coriander spiciness. You got notes like apricot in the middle. May rose, okay. But base notes of fig, dates, and ambrette. This has to be delicious. So, yeah. Let's check it out. One of the only people I really saw, that one didn't want to do so great. Only one of the people that I really seen talk about Pacific Chill was Ross from LTG. That's interesting. Some realistic citrus coming up, man. That is juicy. But then you it's like a mint leaf. If you have ever made infused water with lemon and mint, like do it yourself at home, wow, that is like photorealistic. That's not photo, but that is what this smells like. This is fresh mint. Like you get it on your fingers and you smell it mixed with the lemon. And that's like all I'm getting right now is mint and lemon. Maybe a little orange. So it's not like overly sweet. Like with all those fruity notes, I'm just knowing I'm finna get sweet. Like with the fig and everything, okay. As it develops, you get a little bit more, just a tad bit more body to it. There's no real spiciness coming from that coriander right to me off top. Like it says fresh spicy. Yeah, I gotta put this up. I like it though. It's different. I haven't smelled anything that smells like that. Literally, I smelled nothing that smells like that. Yeah, coming off the skin. Perfect mixture of those citruses with that mint leaf. It's almost like sinus clearing mint, y'all. Like, wow. So I don't know if Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill is like that. I definitely want to smell the original now. Like, may try to get a decant of that because that is interesting. I look forward to wearing it this spring. Yeah, that's different. That's not, it really smells like the rind of the orange also. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Scentual Obsession, man. One thing I say is I'm not getting like alcohol or anything, and I feel the quality in these. And I'm not just saying it because I don't have to just say it. I do smell the quality in these. So after I spray this, I'm going to actually step away and come back and tell y'all what kind of longevity I'm getting. So it may be a few hours and I'll be back. But lastly, we're going to try out their own, not an interpretation of anything else, but this is an original fragrance called Sweet Stogy. And I should have looked up what, I can't remember what the accords are, but I'm sure tobacco is one of them. Oh, and cherry. Hello, cherry. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's like you just popped open a can of those Machino cherries or whatever it's called. Yeah, it made me sneeze, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. Now it's developing a little more. Right off the bat, when you first spray it, it is a cherry bomb, like slap in the face. If you like cherry, you're gonna love it. But it's not like a lost cherry type cherry. This is a sweet, mildly tart cherry. And you get a little hint of the tobacco right now, not much. Yeah, I'm gonna spray this on my hand and we'll come back and see what I got to tell y'all. Alright, so we're gonna do that and then I'll pop right back in on y'all and we'll end this thing. Alright, y'all, we are back. Okay. Like I said, we are back, man. And it's been about 3 hours. And let me say, neither one of these seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. So, past the 3 hour mark, and they are doing what they do. And let me say, the mint from the Lamal Elixir and the mint from the Pacific Chill dupe are like meeting in the middle and shaking hands, and it is very much so welcome. So I'm going to start off with Lamal Elixir because after it settled down, probably 10 minutes after I stopped a minute ago, it is a dead ringer, y'all. Like, this thing is, I let my wife smell it. She was like, oh my God, this smells great. And it does. And the Pacific Chill one, I actually looked up some other videos and they were saying the same thing. Like, it's very minty and citrusy up top, so I'm not wrong on that. So clearly it smells a lot like Pacific Chill is supposed to smell because that's exactly what I got. A lot of fresh mintiness mixed with that citrus. And as it settled down, you kind of got the apricot coming in, adding to a little bit more sweeter. But this is not a excessively sweet fragrance. This is like perfect on the beach, day party, like very tropical, out on a cruise or going to the Bahamas type scent, y'all. This is one of those like drinking fruity alcoholic beverages, you know what I'm saying? And it really, yeah, this is mainly what you get. The mint, the citrusness, a little bit of apricot. I don't get the mayo. I mean, and this basil note in here kind of is what helps give it that little aromatic kick. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely pleasant. Like I said, it's something I haven't smelled before. There's nothing else out there like this. So that intrigues me even more. It makes me want to get a bottle of that. So I enjoy it. And for freshy fragrance or tropical fragrance, you know, a lot of times they don't last long. So we already 3 hours in, and they're both projected. Now, Sweet Stogy. Once I stepped away and smelled it a couple more times. I was like, there's something spicy in here or whatever. And that cherry note that I thought actually turned into a candied cinnamon. And I went to their website, and that's exactly what it is. The notes are sweet tobacco, vanilla bean, tonka bean, cognac, cinnamon, honey almond, frankincense, dried tobacco, and caramel. Now, as it settles down, it does get a little more dense. I can get like hints of vanilla in the back, and it's not that sweet. Before you say tonka and vanilla, I do feel like the cinnamon is kind of overpowering. Like when I first sprayed it, it's like a candy, like a red hot, which is why I sneezed. And that's why I was giving off the cherryness, because of the sweet accord to it. It's very cinnamon heavy in the top, and then the tobacco, maybe 30 minutes in, you start getting elements of a little, the tobacco and vanillic tones. It does have a little bit of that caramel sweetness, but again, this isn't overly sweet at all. It's a nice fragrance. Nothing that's never been done before, of course, but we're talking about a house that mainly does dupes, but this is not considered a dupe. But you've smelled something similar to this before, but it is pleasant. So, hey, if you have smelled any of these 6, and let me know what you think about Tobacco Honey by Guerlain, or Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Killian, which is a lot of people been looking for a dupe of that, so there you go. And hey, if you're familiar with Pacific Chill, any of those, drop a comment below and let me know what y'all think. And hey, like again, if you want to check out Scentual Obsessions, there's the website. Hit them up. Use NoCap 10, get you 10% off. And if you're still watching right now, man, go ahead and join the family and subscribe. Until the next one, y'all know the vibes. Thank you, Scentual Obsession. Keep doing your thing.